I thought I would come back because I forgot to do my last day of my fridge test, and I think I even forgot to show it yesterday. So I really wanted you to see the difference. And I set this fridge test up on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Monday. So we're on day 4. Maybe it was Wednesday. Anyway, I believe we're probably at day 5, and for that reason I wanted to show you it because I'm going to throw it away after today. And what is a fridge test? So what we did, or what I did, was I took 4 different vegetables. I split them down the middle. I put half in my fridge smart and half on the lid of my fridge smart exposed to the fridge. Now, the reasoning behind this test is not to show you how great my fridge smart is, because I already know that, but to show you how awful your fridges are at keeping your fruit and veg fresh. So when I hear somebody say, oh, yes, I've got fridge smarts, and I say, how many do you have? And they say, 2. And I say, oh, that must be awful for you. And they say, well, why? I said, well, how do you decide each week what lives and what dies? And then they look at me really strangely. And you know what I know? I know that that means they have 2 fridge smarts that live in their cupboard and not in their fridge. Because if they were using their 2 fridge smarts, they would see how much difference there is between putting your stuff in a fridge smart and leaving it in your drawers. So yes, leaving it exposed on a lid of a fridge smart in your fridge is a very exaggerated test, but it certainly shows you the point. So these are the 4 pieces that I chose to put in the test. So I have a half a carrot, I have a piece of pepper, I have half of a piece of celery, and I have a piece of lettuce. So let's go in reverse order and show you what I see with these things. So first of all, here is the lettuce, and here is the other half of the lettuce. So I think you can see straight away that there's quite a difference in size, but there's way difference in texture. So this one is still firm, it's still crisp, and this one is really waving bye-bye. Like this one has had it, guys. And if you took your lettuce out of your fridge and it looked like this, I guarantee you wouldn't eat it, and you would join the majority of people who go to the fridge, find their lettuce like this, and in it goes into the garbage. Okay, so that's lettuce. And you know, this one, it is 5 days since it's been there. It's starting to get a little brown around the edges, but it's still really firm and crisp. Okay, so let's look at the celery. Now, after day 1, the celeries were really not that much different. But I think you can tell that the celeries are very, very different now. So your celery is, this one is still very firm. This one is now curling up and it's dried out, and it really is not good. And you would not want to eat this. So where would this end up? Your celery would end up in the garbage too. And this one is still firm and fresh and definitely edible. Okay, item number 3 was a pepper. So this was cut off here. I think you can see that it is a really different size. This is shriveled, and it's very, very floppy. This one is, it's beginning to go a little bit floppy, but it's pretty firm, it's crisp, it's even still good around the edges. But the final one, which always shows The biggest difference is your carrot. Can you believe that this little runt of a thing there was the half of this carrot when we started this experiment? So this is extremely shriveled. This one is still firm. I can't even break it because there we go, and very crisp. And I think that given a choice, you would definitely prefer to eat this one and not this little thing that, I mean, it's basically dried out. So that's what your fridge does. And that is why keeping your fruits and vegetables in a fridge smart will allow your fruit and veg to stay crisp and fresh much longer, because they're in a closed environment and they're not trying to equilibrate with your whole fridge. They're just equilibrating with this little environment here. So I hope those of you that have been following me are happy to see the final results. And I will, well, I've already taken some photos. I will post the photos so that you can see the progress from day 1 to day 5. Have a great evening, everybody. I love you guys. Bye for now.